Well, I'm back from vacation and ready to tackle a subject that's bound to create a little controversy, and that is the UK UofL rivalry. The University of Kentucky and the University of Louisville are the two largest and most prominent colleges in the Commonwealth. In case you didn't realize, this year are celebrating 100 years of being intense sports rivals. Now, these institutions of higher learning are separated by only 75 miles, yet remain cultural opposites in many respects, with Lexington being regarded mostly as a rural atmosphere and Louisville as urban. Now, let's face it, the fans, for the most part, simply cannot stand one another. Cardinal fans look upon UK fans as smug elitists or hillbillies, take your pick, and Wildcat fans view the UofL fan base as its envious little brother. Now, these two attitudes, particularly when facilitated by the current social media and fan sites, cultivate an ever-growing and intense cycle of mutual disdain. Even coaches are not adverse to fanning the flames, from John Calipari insinuating that Louisville doesn't exist, to Charlie Strong's assertion that UK would never win another game against his teams after the Cards prevailed in 2011. To that I say, poppycock. May I remind you, Coach Strong, that beginning in 2007, UK reeled off 4 straight wins against the Cards, and in my estimation, they lead 6-4 over the last 10 years, and the overall series 14-11. And recently, a well-known afternoon radio personality, while discussing this UK UofL rivalry, exclaimed, "Go Cards, continue the pain of domination." Pain of domination? What in tarnation was he talking about? I'd like to remind this delusional disc jockey that UK has won 4 out of the last 5 games on the hardwood and leads in the overall round ball series 30-15. Okay, I'll stop and take a deep breath here and admit that the Cardinals have had a phenomenal year. I'm sure I don't have to reiterate all their accomplishments from the Sugar Bowl to the NCAA championship ad nauseum. But as a UK fan living in Louisville, I'm reminded of this every single day. But now don't assume, fans, for a moment, there's going to be domination by either camp. UK will win again in football, maybe not this year, but soon, with Coach Stoops rebuilding the plan. And it appears that Coach Pitino is now revitalized so that the basketball rivalry won't be as one-sided as it has been in UK's favor during Calipari's reign. Each side has had its ups and downs. Think about it. Papa Brooks taking UK to 5 straight bowl games, to a low of Joker Phillips, and now to the promise of Mark Stoops. On the Cardinal side of the ledger, a tremendous high with Coach Petrino, to a dismal low with Coach Craig Thorpe, but now success again with Coach Strong. So in conclusion, my advice to Cardinal fans is, and I know you don't want it, but I'm going to give it to you anyway, enjoy your present success, rejoice. But as my dad used to say, don't get too big for your britches. Everything in the universe is cyclical, from comets to competition to contests in sports. And by the way, we've got a big contest coming up in just 5 weeks, blue versus red, on Saturday, September 14th in Commonwealth Stadium, and I can hardly wait for this intense rivalry to resume. How about you? I'm Radio Ron Chilton for KSTV.